Hi everyone, it's time. So I'm here in my little book nook. I have a really pretty cool view of my garden as well as, I have some of my indoor plants and my favorite mug here. So this is kind of like where I like to chill when I'm just spending time doing whatever it is that I do to kind of bring more to you guys. Just going over the day today, just really surprised that the energy felt really big. I mean, I know we just like recently crossed over this threshold, right? Mercury retrograde is going to be happening, so that's also something we have to alchemize. We were talking a lot about manifesting in a state of fear and anxiety and even insecurity. And one of the things that came up to me was when I got home and I started to just go through my feed again. The date today was like 6/26/2026, you guys. So not only is it this triple digits for the number 2, which has everything to do with duality, partnerships, and seeing the light and dark of things, it also has triple digits for the number 6. The actual number 6 is the number for Venus. It's also the number for love, harmony, balance, and passion. One of the things the universe is really trying to tell me, especially with this particular date, just because this particular date has a lot to do with reflection and also seeing the duality of things. Not only like is it bringing in some more earthly 3D elements for you guys, right? But it's also kind of like asking us to get a reflection of the duality within ourselves. As light workers, we like to focus on just the light, all the good things that are happening in the world, but we never like to necessarily think of the dark side, which is also very much a part of what goes on in the spiritual realm as well as the earthly realms, right? I mean, it balances each other, and we really just focus more on one. And then when we start getting some of this like negative feelings, negative emotions, negative anything, we really start feeling really like put out with those things, not realizing that hey, it's within us and all of us, and the whole meaning behind it is really just to alchemize those things into something that can bring more light into the world, bring some of those good things into the world. It's just some of the things I was really thinking about, especially as I know we're going to be coming into retrograde, I believe, in the next few days. There's going to be a lot of times when we're just going to not necessarily get what the other person is saying, and there's going to be a lot of miscommunication. So I'm already starting to feel that now. Just be careful when we hear things from people, you guys. Sometimes when somebody's saying something, you kind of have to listen first and understand where it's coming from, and try to just maybe question again. Okay, why is this? Why do you ask? Just have a bit of curiosity about things and just ask some questions. Also, one of the things I did kind of realize too is even me, who I think I'm probably one of the more sensitive people in the world that like really pick up on things, I just realized we could say the wrong thing sometimes. And as we go along with the rest of the day, you guys, I think one of the things I'm really starting to just realize is we are being asked specifically by the universe to be careful with the things that we think about, or some of those negative and positive things that we bring up, especially when we're talking about duality. As much as we like to talk about the light, it's those uncomfortable things like discouragement or jealousy or insecurity that really makes us really see people in a different type of light, and then therefore we tend to act upon it. And that was one of the things I was saying, like we manifest things, and then based on what's going on in our mind, we tend to act upon it in a way that's not doing anything well meaning to the other person, because we're in our head about why a certain person's doing something or why a certain person said something, right? Just be mindful of the things that come out of our mouth, what we're manifesting. I think as we head into the 5D, especially all us light workers and spiritually minded people, we really have to kind of like start realizing that our actions and our words have such a profound impact, and they really do shape the world that we live in. We have to kind of decide what kind of world do we want to create, and in doing so, that's pretty much what we do here as creators, everybody. I'm so glad to do this with you. Thank you so much for coming out. You all have an amazing night. Goodbye.